Why Arsenal's Gabriel Martinelli and Gabriel Magalhaes could return for pre-season a week before the Premier League starts. Arsenal have had a difficult season in which they struggled to put together consistent form. This has led to a poor league standing which could leave them without European football. One of the reasons behind this has been suggested to be a lack of pre-season since Mikel Arteta's introduction as head coach of the club in December of 2019. He arrived after the sacking of Unai Emery and then saw his inaugural campaign interrupted by the COVID-19 pandemic. This meant that most of pre-season was done in a rushed fashion, with the time spent in lockdown sending workouts to players in their own homes to keep them fit. This meant there was very little time for work on tactics and in-depth planning as to how the Spaniard wanted his team to play ahead of the new season. This was clearly evident throughout the beginning of the season, where Arsenal struggled to create many chances and found themselves even touted as relegation candidates. Since Christmas, however, things have changed in the form table shows that Arsenal sit third in regards to point gained. However, a poor Europa League exit to Villarreal and Emery left the season still in ruin. Pre-season for the coming 2021-22 campaign is being regarded as a make-or-break time for the Gunners' current boss. There has been both good news and bad news for Arsenal's Brazilian contingent. Firstly was the news that defender David Luiz will be leaving the club at the end of the season, with no contract either being extended towards him nor a want from him to remain at the club. Willian has had a difficult first season, failing to win over the fan base with largely tepid displays. However, the other two compatriots Gabriel Magalhaes and Gabriel Martinelli are both appreciated members of the squad. However, the Brazilian national side has called up both to take part in the Tokyo Olympics taking part this summer. The tournament is set to run from July 23 to August 8. The Premier League season gets underway commencing the weekend of the 14th of August. This means that should Brazil go far in the tournament, both players may not return for pre-season until a week before. This would likely lead to allowing the pair some recovery time and therefore missing multiple games at the beginning. Whilst Martinelli has been very much a bit part player so far as he develops and is gradually integrated back from a long-term injury, Gabriel Magalhaes has been a fan favorite in defense despite a late drop in form. Fortunately, the good displays of Pablo Mari will be an encouraging factor. William Saliba's return from loan, where he has played to the left of the nice central defense, means he could also deputize.